morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday, is it? It's Tuesday. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? If you're with me in the YouTube chat or in the Discord chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have SW Luna, Vibe Trade, Kitty, Ferrari Phil, Frank Picano, WD Ken, Travis Bickle, Nick for Tick, Jinx, Flyer Jim, LG Fayano, Cyrus Ferrari, Phil Repberg, Julius, Magic Mel, Jay Sadek. Good morning to you, Silent NW, Tink Trades, Chem Dog OG, Glockman, Mike, 5264, Gringo El Diablo, Monkey Trades Futures. Good morning to you, O'Keefe's H, Mr. Bugs, KG Dana, Lifestyle Freedom, George Sunrise Driver, Eddie's Bong, Renee, Timothy Buckley, Billy Endo, McNasty, Imagine Bill Walsh, JD, Karen S, Trading Academy, Fat Guy Out West, Arthur Morgan, Heidi T, Trader Larry, Sarah Lucas. Good morning, Bradley Sends It. Good morning to you, Raymond Angus. How you doing there? Yes, Travis Bickle, you must report to the principal's office. You are in deep trouble. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing out there? Good morning, Lido, Killer Kyle, Chewy, George Bogdan, Nathan, number one investor, Israel. Good morning, Kirk, Harpreet, sorry, JK, Eric, Cage, Zoe. Good morning. That sounded insane. Did you write those bars yourself? I did. Came right off top of the dome. No pen and paper. Just flowing in the booth over here. Good morning, Goat James. How you doing? Market is coming down here. Very, very thin, actually. And as we talked about yesterday, we don't really have a whole mess of news that's going to be coming out today that's going to be moving the market. Instead, we're going to have to be waiting until Wednesday and Thursday, and actually Friday. Friday's going to be the biggest day of this week because that is when Mr. Jerome Powell is going to be heading to Jackson Hole for the Jackson Hole Symposium. And that's when we're going to get probably the most volatile session this week, but he can come out and say a lot of the same things that he's been saying so far. Yesterday was a tricky day. If you follow me on Twitter or on Instagram, I posted yesterday about my experience trading my Express funded accounts. I took a $15,000 loss. And because of that, I decided, you know what? I don't want to trade my Express funded today at all. How can I limit myself from doing that? Well, I'm going to take a payout. So that's what I did. I submitted a payout request this morning. I pulled the Discord group because I always go with what they say. You know, we go in there after we trade on YouTube, we trade live in there. And I always poll the group. I always ask them and say, okay, what would you like me to do? Would you like me to keep trading? Would you like me to stop trading? Would you like me to trade my live account, trade some combines, trade some activate? What do you want me to do? And I do it, whatever they want to do. It's democracy rules there. It's doesn't change anything for me. I do whatever the group wants to do. I'm here for the people. So I polled the group yesterday. I said, hey, should I take a $10,000 payout? And it was like 87% said yes. And let me pull up the poll results here. Going back to this, it was, 87% said yes. One person said no. 4 people said, I don't care. So it's was a poll of, it looks like 38 people participated in that poll, but yeah, it was, just wanted to see what the people thought. So I did a payout request this morning, but, I didn't take a $10,000 payout. Instead, what did I take? 13,000. I ended up taking 13,000 instead. So, sorry, I lied. It was going to be 10,000, but then there's just like some remaining numbers, and I just wanted to like clean up the numbers a little bit. So I ended up taking a $13,000 payout. That'll probably show up in the Topstep Discord, I don't know, sometime soon, but we'll see. But yeah, so that forces me to not trade my XFAs today, because if I did, it might mess with the payout or something. I don't know. But, maybe we'll trade the live account today. I will be on Topstep TV today, and I will be trading either on Topstep X or trading my combines or trading my live account. So not going to be trading XFAs today, But it's been a good run. We're up in those XFAs in 5 days of trade, like 25K or something like that. And then before that, ran those up even more. But, you know, they have a balance in them, and this is not going to get them close to blowing or anything, but it's, you know, just taking a nice little piece of the cream off the top there, which is going to be really, really nice. Does that include your tax? Yeah, the OCD set in for sure. So 5 accounts, I took out $2,300 per account. 2,300 times 5 is 13,000. Hey, it's a nice little bonus for trading my XFAs. It feels good. So yeah, so I hope you folks will be tuning in for Fast Markets today. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna be with my trading buddy, number one trading buddy, Dakota. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Super excited about that. But I'm curious, does anybody have any trades on here and now? Keep in mind, today's data that's coming out at 8:30, it is CPI data, but it's for Canada. It's for America's top hat. So the Consumer Price Index for Canada is going to be released. That's the final numbers for July's CPI in Canada. That's going to be out at 8:30. But right now, I think the market's in a place that is not tradable once again. And you know what's crazy is that this is what's super painful. Yesterday, as we know, we took a $15,000 loss. Real money, by the way. It's not like it's money that I can withdraw. So let's go over here. But look at this. I mean, this is the kerfuffleation we had, and it just looks so tiny in comparison to what happened here. Especially, this is the close yesterday. This huge, big green candle there. But here's what's annoying is that in my Express funded accounts, and you know, people in Clubhouse can vouch for this. This was the break that I was looking for was right here, a break of 620, I guess, and I guess got dunked on there, and that was really, really annoying. And it's just funny because, you know, it happened. This is test 1, test 2, test 3, and then finally it breaks out and then it runs. And with the amount of size that I had on, if I would have been able to keep that trade on, and I wanted to have a trade on that I held on the entire day because I thought the market was in a bullish, pattern. It was, but you know, the timing is everything when it comes to day trading, of course, as you know, being day traders. That's just the way it works. You have to have great timing on everything. But let's talk about the pain of this trade here, because if I would have kept that trade on, I think my average is, I want to go back and check, but let's just say my average was 585. So my average was 585. Let's say I would have held it until the close here. Let's just say right around there. Close was 860. Okay, 860. So that's a total of 275 points. Let's just say 250 points, $20 a point, 10 contracts, 5 accounts. Oh, I would have made a nice, cool $250,000, which is kind of annoying. But we made up for the poker table yesterday, coming in just under $40,000 in profits yesterday at the poker table, which is great. And the poker run continues. So overall, a little bit salty about the fact that I missed the timing on that. But, you know, it is what it is. And that's, again, another reason why I want to take a payout of those XFAs. Keeps my hands free of them. In my live account, the worst amount of damage that I can do to myself today is losing $3,000 in my live account, because that's what I have my daily loss limit set to. So really, the only amount of money that I could actually lose today is $3,000. And that is a comforting feeling, knowing that I can't really hurt myself. I have some combines that are really close to passing. We'll add those to the bench if we trade well on them. And yeah, that's gonna be my day there. Yeah, exactly right, Tattooed Grove. It's all spilled milk. It's not worth worrying about. But I'm telling you, it's gonna come. It's right around the corner where I have that same mindset where I see something in the market, I have a certain parameter that I'm looking for, and I'm able to have the amount of size that I want to have on for a trade like that. But I think it's right around the bend. I feel very confident by the year's end that I will have a nice, healthy 6-figure trade in a funded account in Topstep that, of course, will be verified by the fact that it's going to be traded on Topstep and be on the leaderboard and et cetera. So, Rips, do you sometimes trade the whole U.S. session? It depends. It really comes down to mental capital. I didn't trade my live account yet. Wait, did I? Maybe I did. I can't recall now. I don't think I traded my live account yesterday, but I traded combines. I did really well in combines yesterday. And then I traded my XFAs. And so, yeah, trading my XFAs, that was a super bummer for me. I was super disappointed because it's just like the market, I had the right read on it. It was very risky what I was trying to do. I could have been patient. I could have waited. I could have done a lot of things different. It's obviously what I put in my journal, but it was disappointing for me. So I logged off almost immediately, and I didn't even look back. And I think I was in my pool, and I had pulled up the charts, which I rarely ever do. I pull up the charts in the pool, and I literally said out loud, my wife was out there with me. She's like, "What'd you just say?" I'm sitting there in the pool, and I'm like, "Of course." She's like, "What? What are you talking about?" And I just said, "Yeah, this would have been probably a 6-figure trade for me." So yeah. So anyway, that's what happened yesterday, but not that big of a deal. Ronnie asked, Rips, can you talk to us about the risk management team at Topstep and what you can negotiate? I've been keeping my XFA balances low with payouts and want to push it and go for live. Again, that's not up to you. There's nothing that you can do. You can message them, blow them up, and do everything that you want, but it's really up to their risk management team whether or not they want to bring you into the live environment. There's nothing you can do. And I've had this conversation. I mean, they're very, very specific. There's nothing that you can do to get you into the live account sooner than later or change anything. The best thing to do is just continue to trade. And if they see something in your trading that makes them want to put you on the live roster, then they'll do that. So like the benefits are that I can call Mick right now. I'm sure you probably wouldn't appreciate it. Well, he's on the East Coast, so it's fine, but I can call Mick right now and change up my parameters for my account. That's the thing. You have access to a risk manager. And, I've had days where I call Mick and I'm like, dude, what is going on? Like, I'm on a bad streak right now. This is like at the beginning of the year. And he's like, well, what do you want to do? You want to tune down your account? And I think we had it set at one point for like my max size was like 2 contracts and my daily loss limit was like 1,000. And then like, because I had it so low, I didn't even trade it. And that kept me from trading the live account. So there's things that you can do from a risk management perspective that you can't really do on the XFAs. You can change your risk parameters in Topstep X, but I don't know. It's a little bit different on the live account. My daily loss limit is $3,000 in my live account, and I can change that. I could have it set to $10,000, $20,000 if I wanted to, but I have it set to $3,000 because I think that keeps me in check. So, any trades yet? Let me see here. No trades yet. None. It's good. Like they try to keep you in the live account as in they're looking out for you. 100%. Yeah. It's one of the only funding companies that I know that is actually very specific about who they choose to be in their live trading program, and the support that they give you in that live trading program is second to none. I mean, it's the closest thing that you get to trading on a real prop out of any funding company out there, in my opinion. I'd love for Topstep to make trading available in more countries. Moving back to the Philippines and won't be able to use it. Shame. So that's the thing. I mean, and MP has talked about this on Twitter. They don't have any control of that. There's a regulatory board that has control over that based on country via it's country by country. They don't have any control. If it was up to them, I'm sure that they'd allow it. It's just not. They're not the ones who make the rules. So how long did it take you to get to live? I started trading in July of 2023. And I got called up, let me see, December 13th. So I got called up December 13th and I started trading in July. So, a couple months, few months. What is that, 5 months? Something around there. I started end of July, I think. So, yeah, it takes time. They have to see something in your trading, They have to see something that they believe that you're the type of trade. I've had the same live account, obviously, since December. So that shows that they made a good choice. There's a lot of people they call up to live that, not a lot. Their risk management team has been getting better and better, but there's people that they call up to live and it's like, you see Mick, he gets so pissed, by the way, because this is his job. He's the risk manager and they're the ones making the calls on who they bring up to live. He gets pissed off if there's somebody that goes to live and they end up blowing through that account. They get super pissed off. Hey, Rips, questions. What are your average stop limit? Try to set it up on my stream deck. Your average. I only, every single time that I enter a trade, it's a 60 tick stop in the NQ. And sometimes that changes, but 90% of the time it's a 60 tick stop. Has nothing to do with my stream deck. It's all has to do with my ATM strategy and NinjaTrader. Are you related to Dan Bilzerian? You guys resemble each other. No, but know him quite well. Any market news today? Yes, Canadian CPI out at 8:30. Rips, you look extremely healthy and lean. Did you lose body fat? When's the last time you tuned in? I'm around 10%, and I've been holding around 10% body fat. So I'm that's where I wanted to be. When I moved to Vegas, I think I was about like 13, 14, 15%, somewhere around there. And then I did some caloric deficit dieting for about 2 weeks and then got it down about 10%. What is it in points? 60 ticks is 4 ticks a point. So 60 divided by 4. Quick maths, 15. You're probably one of the few that has an original live account. No, I'd say Nick for Tick. Do you still have your original live account? I think he's one of them, right? Nick for Tick, talk to me, buddy. You still have your live account. Your OG Kushner. Do you use candlestick patterns? I believe that's what these are called. Pretty sure. You going to play on Hustler Live Poker? No, but I did get the potential green light to trade on the Win live stream that's going to be happening in December. So there's going to be, I think, 50, 100, 100, 200, and a 300, 600 no limit game. And I want to be playing in all of those on stream. So talked about that yesterday when I was playing there. Also can go play at the lodge, but I don't know if I want to go to Austin, to be honest. Last time I watched was like 2 months ago, so I noticed a huge difference. Oh, thanks, JC. Thank you. Appreciate that. Your opinion on the NQ market today? Well, I think it's going to be pretty docile until the open. And even then, I just don't think we have, again, we're running into the thing where we don't have any news that's going to be moving the market. If you look at the S&P, we had a big movement yesterday. You look at the NQ, big movement yesterday. It wasn't on any news, right? This isn't being moved by the news. But I think what it was you're having people who are positioning into the markets of the options market. And because of that, you have these markets that are kind of out of control and they're thin and they're moving. And when you had a lot of folks that were trying to sell this market and trying to short this market off the open, the first 30, 45 minutes of trade, that created the fuel to the upside. And then it just became this whole unwinding of shorts. And then we got that whole extension yesterday. We could see the same thing today, but it really depends on, what's going to happen as far as the options market goes and positioning, because there's really not much news that's moving the market. We do have Raphael Bostic, who's going to be speaking today in the afternoon. He is a voting member, but I don't expect him to say anything about the economy or monetary policy. That's what happened yesterday with the speaker that we had yesterday. It was Chris Waller, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. Day 9 from the lows, 8 up in a row. After 8 black, it's time to start betting on red. Yeah, there's a funny thing about data, and there's a lot of small cap traders who just thrive on data, but there's also the idea that, data works until it doesn't. And obviously there's things that are happening in the world that preclude that data from being so important in the market. For instance, if we're 1 day away from the presidential election and we've had 12 green days in a row, that doesn't mean because your data suggests that 96% of the time we have 12 days in a row, 12 green days in a row, we're bound to have it. Like, that's just crap. It's garbage. Like, it's not how it works. The markets are dynamic. It's not like it's a weighted roulette wheel. It's not like that at all. There's certain things that will guarantee market movements. There's certain things that will not. Rips, have you been in the Sphere yet? I haven't been inside, but I drive by it every single time when I'm going to the Win. So, what's a good volume tracker visualizer? Candlestick charts, you can see volume on that. You can use Bookmap, use anything. Need to be flexible. That's why it's hard to pre-program a strat. Yeah, that's the thing too, is like if all of these percentages things and all these things work, there'd be a heck of a lot more small cap traders still around for one thing. And then, we could all just kind of program some very basic Python scripts and just go home for the day. Be super simple. Going to a concert in the Sphere would be insane. Yeah, who was it? The Grateful Dead and John Mayer just wrapped their little concert series in there, and we ended up missing it. We wanted to go. There's a lot of Deadheads in town. I think it was like last weekend was the final show there. Rips, is your beard still grow by 103 miles per hour? Yes, 100%. No doubt about that. Rips, what is the indicator you have that creates channels on your charts? Hourly high, hourly low. It's custom for NinjaTrader. I'm sure there's one in TradingView that's available right now. So one thing you like most about Bookmap, it plugs into the way that I perceive the market. And so if we're looking at Bookmap over here, it's a visual representation. The funny thing, and I've told this story before, but the funny way that I kind of found Bookmap, Luna's taking a feeler short here. All right, good luck, Luna. The funny way that I found Bookmap was I was thinking of ways that I wanted to visualize the market, and I was working out in my gym, and I was out there thinking about things, and I started to come up with an idea of how I could perceive the market. And what was lacking for me personally was, I mean, I can see a visual representation. This is the open of the candle. This is the close of the candle. But then down here is volume. Wouldn't that be so interesting if I could see the size of orders that were transacted at spots through this candle? And that's what I really wanted to see. And so I started kind of pulling out my phone and writing notes in my phone. I said, oh, I'm going to hire a programmer to come up with this. But then I went back inside and I started to search on Google if there was anything out there. This is back probably 6-7 years ago, maybe even longer. But I went on Google and I started looking, and there's this thing that popped up called X-ray Bookmap. And I started looking and I said, wow, this is exactly what I wanted to create. And thankfully somebody's already created it. And that was it. I found Bookmap, and it really plugs into the way that my brain perceives the information of the market. It's not going to be the same for everybody. Footprint charts. Yeah, I used to use TPOs, footprints, and volume profile. I've used it. That was my original way of trading, was using price ladder, TPO, footprint, and then time and sales. That was it. Bookmap kind of combines all of those things to one thing. Bookmap even has a built-in footprint chart that you can turn on, which is really, really nice. It's all different ways to perceive the same data, but it's the way that I perceive the market. It plugs in really, really well. And for some reason, it works well for my momentum trading. And it gives me a way to read the market, and it gives me clues onto what's going to happen before it happens. So break down your point of view and what you see on Bookmap. Quick lessons so I can visualize the Bookmap the same. Well, when there's a big red bar and the number is 32, you press buy. When it's 36, you press sell. And the rest is history, my friend. Can you explain time and sales in a few words? So time and sales is basically the heartbeat of the market. It's the heartbeat of the market. So it's going to tell you, it's the tape. It's going to tell you exactly what's being transacted in the market. So if you don't have a filter on your time and sales, you're going to see every single order that is hitting the market. It's going to tell you the size of that order. Sometimes it'll show you, depending on what you're trading, it'll show you the exchange that market, that order went off on, the size, the quantity, obviously, and the time of the sale, the time of the transaction, and that's it. Footprint graphical order flow shows inside the candle. I have an indicator that does it, but I don't use it. Yeah, there's a lot of ways, again, plenty of different ways to visualize this market. There's not just one right way to do it. It's it's all very, very specific there. There should be a candle indicator that makes them fatter or skinnier as a function of volume in that period. There is on TradingView, actually. Let's see. There is. Let me see. It is here. Volume candles right here. Watch that. Yeah, see, very little difference. Let's see, 15-minute bars. There you go. There's volume candles. I mean, I don't get as much out of that as I do with Bookmap. So, yeah, TradingView has that. It's called volume candles right here. Volume candles. So, whatever. Everybody's different, right? Everybody's different. This is the way that I visualize the market. It is, everybody's different. It's Tuesday, Rips. Isn't today the day you come to my house and trade for me? Yes. Is that what we organized over DMs? And I appreciate all of the Bitcoin that you sent to me. It's lovely. Besides Bookmap, your fundamental knowledge is second to none, as well as experience, and that can't be bought. Wow, we just had a little... Luna, are you still short? Sorry, I was looking for Luna. Nick for a tick, do you still have your original live account? There was a question in chat about that. You still have your original live account, right? Your OG Kushner? Yes. Okay. So Nick for a tick also in that club. I wonder, maybe if MP is on Topstep TV today, I can ask that question and see how many of the OGs still have their original live account. I do think it's probably pretty pretty low. I would say less than 50, I would assume. I'd say, how many people have had their live account for 6 months or more? I think that number is probably less than 50. My bias today is either long or chop, not short at all. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, actually. I'm with you. And I think that any time that we're diving lower is going to be a draw of liquidity there. Charles says, time and sales was even more important when the pit was dominant. X out of price that was reported through a bid or offer was important information. Yeah. Now we have so much, we're very, very spoiled on this, right? We have so much information that we are spoiled to have access to. People don't really realize that either. I mean, trading has gotten more accessible for people. And the fact that you can be, doing your own thing, doing your business, and trading from your phone, wherever you are, is amazing. And the participation rate in the market is only going to get higher and higher. It's only going to go up more and more. Obviously, there's going to be cycles of the market, but for the most part, the market's only growing. The participation rate is only going up there. Do you first reach 7 figures through business or trading? First reach business. It was business for me. The only way that I started trading was I had excess capital about 10 years ago, and I started trading. I didn't even know at the time that you didn't need a license to be able to day trade. I came from the school of thought, because I grew up very, very poor. I didn't have, people weren't around me, weren't talking about money or finance or anything like that. I wish they were, because it would have been fast tracking my youth, but that wasn't the case. People weren't talking about those things in the places that I grew up in my conversations as a young buck. So, my buddy came into my office about 10 years ago, 11 years ago, and showed me that you could day trade. And I had excess capital to do it because I owned a company. I had sold the company before that and I had excess capital. So no, it was never like, I never went into trading broke. No, I went into trading with a bunch of excess capital, and I was able to, make it happen. Your free entertainment, I'm definitely not complaining, but there's been so many extra ads on YouTube lately. You know what I do is just get YouTube Premium. It's super cheap. It's worth it. YouTube's great. I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube nowadays, and anecdotally, I think the programming is great. It's very much tailor fit to your specific style of watching and what you like to watch. Where were you a poor kid at? What does that mean? Where was I at? I was at the poorhouse. The market is so accessible. I'm a trucker at a port in my excavate. There you go. Like Jose said. MP blew 80K. I think he blew 90K. Did I ever blow that much? Yes. In a single trade, my fastest loss in a single trade was about a 20-second trade where I lost $108,000. Biggest losing day, 7 figures. Multiple 6-figure losing days. Multiple. But yeah. Rips, you have a promo code for Topstep Combine trying to get started. Yeah, there's a link pinned to the top of the chat that will get you the deepest discount available there. Excess capital, good name for a hedge fund. I like that. That's hilarious. I blew 30K in 3 days with real money of mine. Yeah, I mean, we all have stories like that, right? And it's all relative, right? If you have a bunch of money and you've lost millions of dollars, I have a friend of mine who is very, very wealthy, and his portfolio literally swings 8 figures a day, like up and down, and it doesn't affect him at all. And he owns a jet, and who cares, right? It's all relative. Like, you think you're having a bad day, there's somebody out there having a worse day than you're ever having. If you think you're having an amazing day, you've made the most money you've ever made, there's another person out there that's made 100 times what you made. It's all relative, right? It's all relative. Rips, how is the water situation in Vegas these days? Improving, hopefully. I mean, they've been talking about the water running out in Vegas for the last 20 years. It's never going to happen, if that's what you're talking about. We have a water softener here, so hard water isn't an issue. It's actually, love the water here. We got a water softener and an RO system, so it's like, you can drink the water when you're taking a shower. It's amazing. Bull says 48K loss in 2 days after taking 2 weeks to build it up 50K. By the way, there's your Canadian CPI. Really not moving the market at all. Came in at 0.4% in line, and then year over year in line, 2.5%. So no outlier print there at all. Rips, you're definitely Stretch Armstrong. You snap back and keep. Do they still have Stretch Armstrong? I mean, that's an old toy, right? Do you live in a complex or a single? I live in an apartment complex. I share a paper thin wall with about 6 other people. And right now I'm in a flat. It's about 300 square feet. And I live on the 3rd floor. So it's, but one day I have dreams and aspirations to, it's weird though. I'm on the 3rd floor. We all share the same bathroom. And sometimes I got to wait in the queue for it. And so sometimes I just go in the hallway like a dog. How much did maple syrup go up in price? $69.420. Where do you park your Lambo? In the sewage canal behind my house. That's where I'm parking it. You have enough money, you should get a duplex. I don't know. Duplex is for big spenders. It is for big spenders. So I don't know if I can get up to that level there. That explains your brakes. Yeah, I got to wait in the queue for that thing. We're going off the rails today. You'll get out of there, man. Keep grinding. I'm trying. That's the goal. That is the goal, like Tracy Chapman says. Wait, what does Tracy Chapman say? Oh no, now I forgot the lyric. All right, joke's too stale now. There you go. Is the date in Ninja Trader or TradingView the more specific? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, you gotta ask him that there's a lyric in it talking about getting out of the slums or something like that. I don't know. Do you have a feeling of which direction we are moving today? I think overall my bias is to the long side. I think that we're probably going to see some tricks and traps today, but I think overall we don't have a reason to sell off. I think that we're going to continue to melt up until Jackson Hole on Friday there. Is it fast enough to get out of here? That's the lyric probably I was looking for. Have I tried other funded companies? No. Well, that's a lie. No, I tried trading on Apex. I took a $20,000 payout, and then I traded on Topstep, and I like trading on Topstep. I think that if you're having success with other funding companies, you should keep doing that. If Topstep's not working for you, try a different funding company. If Topstep is working for you, keep trading on them. If you are the type of person who likes to trade on 16 different funding companies, do that. Do whatever works for you, right? What works for me is trading on Topstep. I enjoy it very much. Why are you toying around with these questions, Rips? Why not? I'm not trading. Why wouldn't we? We're having a good time, right? How do you transition from making or losing 8 figures in a trade to being content with a few hundred per day or per trade? I mean, I still think that I'd like to imagine that I still like to make money. I mean, we had that 4-day stretch. We're up almost 50K and had a $15,000 loss yesterday. Puts our stretch back at like 25, 30K, somewhere in that range. That seems like, still kind of trading decent amounts there. Have you tried Ninja Trader? I have not, and I'm hoping that one day I will get it installed. And I would assume it would look, when I do start using Ninja Trader, I would assume it would look something like this. But I don't know. We'll probably try it one day. When we do try it, we'll have it on stream. And, we'll probably trade on it. Still trying to make you switch to Topstep X or staying on Ninja. I really like Ninja since I've been watching you. I'm going to trade Topstep X on Topstep TV today. But it's going to be combines. I don't have any XFAs or live funded on Topstep X. So, what do you think of Dan Pena saying, if we find out who created Bitcoin, it's going to zero? I mean, all of that. It's like the morons who still think like XRP is going to go to like $20. I bought XRP at like 0.0000006. And then it went to like 6 cents or something like that. But I only bought like 10,000 worth. But I made like $100,000 on it. But then you have like these idiots that are out there, and I'm sorry if you're one of them, but you're a moron, that like keep on posting like news stories of XRP and like, oh my God, look, the CIA is going to start using it in their weapons of war overseas. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, dude, like, what is wrong with you? Do something with your life. Like, did you know that if you're retweeting this article, you know who's going to read it? Nobody, because you don't have any followers and nobody cares about you. Like, it's crazy town. You go into that like realm of like craziness, dude, there is such like, it's nuts. Like, there's literally people out there that are like, XRP's going to $100. Get on now. It's like, and what did you buy it for? Well, I bought it for like 16 sub cents or whatever. Anyway, sorry, ranting about XRP. There's too many knuckleheads out there. Thank you, National. Appreciate you. Why is the maximum loss limit 150K 3% on a 50K 4%? I don't know. I have no idea. But if you want to trade on 50K, trade on 50K. If you want to trade on 150K, trade on 150K. Do whatever makes your hair blow back. There you go. Only meme coins are worth it? I think so. I mean, there's a lot of, I've had so many friends and I've tried to help them because I've been trading for 10 years. And I've had so many friends that got into crypto and like they were up like hundreds of thousands of dollars. I remember a friend of mine, he was up, I think, $600 something thousand in a coin. He put like 50K into it. He's up $600,000 profit. So his balance is like 650K. And I go, yo, as a trader, as your friend, I want to tell you, you got very lucky. You should sell this today. All of it. He's like, what do you mean? I said, listen, do me a favor. Let's just say we can settle on 80%. Sell 400K worth, put that in the bank. You can get 4% interest on that. Great money. Don't have to worry about it. You got kids on the way. This is great money for you. And he looks at me, and I'm not even kidding. This is a thing, and I didn't even know this was real. He looks at me and he goes, Rips, moon or dust? I go, what? He goes, moon or dust? And I go, what does that mean? He goes, I'm either going to make $100 million on this thing or zero. And I'm like, dude, but here's the thing. If you press a button, you get 400K and it's real. He goes, moon or dust? Well, what do you think happened? 2 days later, what do you think his balance was? Well, it was dust. Oh my God, it's insane, these people. It's insane. Like, dude, I know what I'm talking about here. Like it was like, I was like, what's the name of this coin you bought? He's like, oh, it's called Elon Fart Period. Oh, that one. Oh, and what's the use of this thing? Oh, dude, it's this new tech. It's coming out. Really? Oh, my goodness. It's insane to me. Like, it drives me crazy. Like, I get very tilted talking about that. Like, I tell that story too, and it's because it's just like, it was literally like, I couldn't believe those words came out of somebody's mouth. Moon or dust? Like, dude, what is wrong with you? How does your brain function? Moon or dust? Oh, I don't know, dude. Like, yes, you're the chosen. Like, they don't understand market cap. It's like, okay, so if you get $100 million, what about everybody else that's sitting there where you are right now? And by the way, like, good luck if you're, the funny thing is sorry, I'm on a rant right now, but funny thing is that if he was the person who sold out for 400K, maybe he doesn't even realize 400K. Maybe it only becomes 200K because there's no liquidity in the market that he's trading to be able to get out of it. They don't understand liquidity, market cap, participation, anything. It's just insane to me. It bothers me so much because it's like, and I guarantee you that there was probably like 2 people that sold that made the whole thing tank. It's probably like 2 or 3 people. And it's like, oh, there's like tens of thousands of holders in this thing. It's like, oh, you guys are all going to be trillionaires. It's amazing. Wow. How does that work? Government's going to bail you guys all out. I get so frustrated about that because it's like, how are you going to blow money like that? Come on. As an alternate to NQ, would you look at CL and gold today? Sure. Yeah, why not? We got nothing else going on here. NQ is coming down. Luna, you still in that short? The only one that was like legitimately had a fighting chance and then had liquidity was Dogecoin. That was it, because it was like, again, it all comes down to participation. These coins, and even when you're talking about small cap stocks, it all comes down to marketing. Where's the most vocal? What has the most noise, right? What has the most noise? Social media has bred a ton of degen traders, that's for sure. Yeah. I wish you could short those people. I wish there was like some kind of options contract where I could short those people. Like just short their future. Like short their performance. Does anybody know, is there like something that I can bet on? Is there some kind of thing that I can short their performance? Please let me know if there is. I need to find that. This is incredible. Moon or dust? I'm going to start saying that on stream now. All right, I'm in a position. I'm up 20 grand. But you know what? Moon or dust, baby. Isn't that what Tom's... that's a good one, Pat. Oh, good Lord. Why can't I get Topstep for 60K or 60%? I don't know. Are you clicking the link? Did you use your pointer finger to click the link? Moon dust? Is there actually a ticker called moon dust? Anyway, here's crude. Look at that. We're bouncing off the MC level. Unbelievable. Anybody use the MC level for Confluence here? Why is that double stack? There we go. Anybody use the MC level in MC? Anybody trading crude that used that? Because that was nice. Like almost to the tick rejection. Not down here though. A little lofty, but you know. People want 60% off the sale price. I want 60% off the 60% off. And then I want an instant rebate for 50% off whatever I spend. And then when I get funded, I want all of it refunded. And then a $10,000 signing bonus. Boom. Fees are insane. $5 each contract. For what? For what are we talking about? I want to be paid to join. I would rather have a 300K combine that costs twice as much than 150K combine, have no copy trading with. Yeah, you know what, Carl? I think that's something that they might be having in 2025, maybe. There's MP's talking about having a static drawdown account, which I would personally never use, but I know there's been a big request for that, which, what even is it? The static drawdown always stays fixed for that day, and like no matter what, it's like every single day you wake up, you get $1,000 drawdown or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. Not my cup of tea. Oh, see this? Like Kevin says, click the like, you may get a chance at a combine 100% off. That is true. You folks have been making it so hard on me to give away stuff. Like I'm the Oprah of the trading world. Kind of. Sort of. Nah. I'm more like, I don't know. Not Oprah. Oprah's a little bit extreme. I'm not giving away like 200. Jerry Springer? I'm the Jerry Springer? Does Jerry Springer give away anything? I'm Stedman. Is that guy still around? Anyway, if everybody on the count of three all hits the like button, we can do a combine giveaway. I promise you. Like, let's just try this as an experiment here. We're at 358 likes on the count of three. Ready? You see the like button? It's like right down there. And I know there's a couple of you that are sitting there like, I'm not going to do it. Just try it. Just try it. Come on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go. Hit the like button. Come on. Okay, wait for it. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 real quick. Yeah, we got like 40 likes. Oh, wait, there we go. All right, well, at least we can do a poll now. There we go. Let's do a poll. We get to 1,000 likes, we do a giveaway. All right, yeah, see, that actually worked. We're getting up there pretty fast. Fast and quick. All right, will the NQ end the day above or below? Wow. Oh, it hurt seeing this when I was long at like 19,580. Oh, good Lord. All right. Let's do 19,850. 850. All right. Above, below. All right. There you go. Vote with honesty, because you folks have actually been killing the poll. Yesterday, you were all bulls in the poll, and you were all correct because the market shot up 200 plus points. So I think you folks are rock stars when it comes to predicting the price action. I'm going to go back to, let's see GC first before we go back to NQ here. Wow, GC is just in the nosebleeds here. Going pretty nuts. Good longs on gold. So let's see NQ here. NQ coming back down. Rejecting at that 906 area. Really coming down there. Thank you, Spatrick. Appreciate you. Doesn't matter where it ends, just get paid. I like that. I'm from the camp, though, that I think my vote is that we're bullish. I think that we will potentially be trading 20,000 by the end of the day today. I think that's a real possibility. We do have to get up and over in the S&P's for Sheezy's. What's the level that I want to see us snapping? 50. Hold on. Let me see here. I want to see this thing well above 5670. That's the trigger point for me. We see the S&P's above 5670, which is 40 points away. I think we go to the moon. To the moon. No dust. Moon or dust? I think we're going to moon today. But let's see. You know, I'm often wrong. Very often wrong. So we will have to see. What's going on with the Mag 7? Nothing. Literally nothing. They're just slow creeping. Yesterday, it was like such a thorn in my side because Microsoft was doing one thing, Google was doing another, Apple was doing its own thing. And then finally, after I got all taken out, lost 15 grand. Oh, there's all the confluence you're looking for. So if I just would have been a little bit more patient, if I would have just waited like an hour, I could have easily made, well, not easily, I could have made decent money yesterday. Richard says, unfortunately, most of my charts call their trades way after it's moved in their direction. Not many, if any, call their trade at the time. I do, but don't see much else. Yeah, I mean, in chat, yeah, we see it from time to time where somebody's like, long, 2 contracts from this area, you know. Morning, Keen. How you doing there? Can't trade options on Topstep. That is correct. You can only trade futures contracts. Yeah, no. Richard's talking about in YouTube chat, Davey. NVIDIA's the king to follow. Yeah, well, also Microsoft, though, because NVIDIA was like perking up yesterday and then Microsoft was coming down. It was like literally like holding the market back. And I kept on saying to everybody, I was like, you know, if we have NVIDIA starting to wake up here, Microsoft starting to wake up here, the market can go ballistic. And then it did, and they chopped me out. It's just, I was up like $5,000 yesterday in my XFAs too, which was super annoying. So from being up 5,000 to being down 15,000, $20,000 swing there. Just, sucked. Totally sucked. I'm long NQ from 2000. Wow. Still have that trade on from, what year was that? Goodness. Rips, why are you no longer on Topstep TV? I'm on every week, baby. I'm on today. I'm on today in about 30 minutes, actually. Did you get entry on anything? I have not entered on anything at all. This is me right now. Still nothing. Hey man, the coupon link in your bio doesn't work. It's 60% off the regular price. So $375 minus 60% is $149. Prices are $49.99, $149. It's your very first Topstep combine. You get another 20% off. So that $149 becomes $119. UG says, am I wrong, Rips? If I see my setup in market below New York opens, I would take the trade, or should I wait for the open? It depends on your style. It depends on your style. So I would say try it in a practice account, you know? Try it in a practice account and see, well, how is it trending if you're taking those types of trades, you know? That's what I would say. We did answer, but what do you think, below or above? Again, I think above. I think the market's going to rip today, but we might have to dip first. I think the market will drift upwards. I think my targets are above 20,000 today. But again, I'm often wrong. I will say that, but I can confidently say that I think the market will go up today. That's what I think. That's what I personally think. Are you waiting to tard on Topstep TV? Well, you know, I try not to tard too much on there, but I'll do my best. I don't know. Do you want me to tard on there? That's trade. It's misspelled. Sorry. Yes. I will probably be trading on Topstep TV. Yes. I will likely be trading on there. MP doesn't offer anything to Rips, so why should Rips invest too much time with Topstep TV? Well, you know, I did 1 month where I was on like 23 episodes of Topstep TV, and I went through the blender. It was insane. Yeah, it was nuts. It was insane. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I was on Topstep TV for like 23 days in one single month. It's when they went to Vegas, and I did the Topstep TV takeover with Dakota. And it was fun. It was great. I had a good time, but it was very much overwhelming. And I think I lost a bunch of money doing it. But hey, I had a good time. But Topstep TV chat is a little bit different than the chat that we have in here. There are some interesting characters in Topstep TV chat. Although I will say this, as time has gone on, the mods in that channel have done a good job of cleaning up the garbage. It used to be pretty brutal. You go in there, it's like stepping in front of a firing squad. People are just rapid fire, like talking all sorts of to you. No talk about cars today. Well, we have to wait for our friend to get back in here and make sure that they say, hey. How funny was that, by the way, yesterday? I told my wife the story and she was cracking up. Hey, I just want to let you guys know, this party sucks and I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Okay. All right. Oh, did I strike a nerve? No, sir. We're all just, everybody in here, we're all just making fun of you. Yeah. Well, I'm out of here. Classic. What was that guy's name? Classic Steve. Sorry if you're a Steve in here, but classic Steve in here. Topstep Discord. Wait, where's the YouTube chat? Topstep Discord's funny. Like, there's people in there. I'll be on Topstep TV and people are like chatting, like in the general chat, and they're like, "Who is this fucking guy? I hate him." I just sitting there like talking on Topstep TV. They're like, "I fucking hate this guy. Get him off." It's like, okay, I'm sorry, man. Okay, all right. Like we're just like trading. Like people are so passionate about this stuff. It's like I get it if you're like talking like religion or politics or something like, you know what, like something like that. But it's like we're sitting there, we're talking trading, and like you got people like in this channel just like screaming, "Yo, who let this guy on? Get him the out of here!" God. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I'm out of here. Get me out of here. Yeah, the car guy is too funny. I'm sorry. There's nothing for me to trade right now, so I'm going to scream to my mic. I'm sorry. Did the Topstep payout show up yet? Wait, hold on. Wait, whoa. Did we get anything yet? Hold on. I want to see if nope, not yet. Dang it. I'm looking right now. Hold on. Probably will be later. Maybe they'll show it tonight. We'll see. Rips, can you compare the slippage on Ninja and Topstep X? How do you want me to do that? Because I'd have to trade a combine or something. I have combines that are really close to passing right now. I don't want to blow those for no reason. Discounts coming up for Topstep X. Not that I know of. But, you know, I will say this. If you do want to, like next time that there's a sale on Topstep, and I tried to tell everybody last time. I was like, Topstep doesn't do sales. And people were like, yeah. I'll wait for next week. Like Topstep doesn't do sales. They had $19 combines. They had $4.99 combines. The next time that there's a sale on Topstep, do it. Like, just do it. Like, what? It's like so cheap. Just do it. Although we are having a discount code that's going to be created. Coupon code. I don't know when it's going to be done. I've been trying to talk to the Topstep TV or Topstep partner team about this for the very long time, like months and months and months. But if you hang tight, you're patient, there will be something coming around the bend. So just be patient for that. Probably at 150K subs on YouTube. Yeah. Speaking of subs, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, I don't know what you're doing. Click the subscribe button. Click that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 25,000 subs here in the Market Clubhouse YouTube channel. Also trying to get to over 7,000 followers on Instagram. This is just taking so long on that stupid platform. I can't believe it. What are we at right now? We are at 6999999. Wow, that's a great number. 69, bro. 69.99. Can we get, who's going to be number 7,000? Maybe we give that person a free combine. Redbook retail sales are out. Nobody cares. This just in. Not a single person cares. Wait, market is kind of reacting a little bit, actually. Hold on. This is the first time I've seen Redbook retail sales actually move the market. Unbelievable. Started TikTok? I have one. But again, nobody cares. I don't get TikTok. It's crazy. Like I have the same content that I post that does well on YouTube, that does well on Instagram. TikTok, it gets like a view. Maybe if I got my hair permed and I was like, yo, bro, that's bussin' on G. Or what? That's... That's bussy on the mussy, dog. That's so Ohio. What does that mean? Somebody tell me what the Ohio thing means. What is it like? What? Why Ohio? Skibbity Sigma. I've heard that one. What the heck is Ohio? What is Ohio? Like, why? What the frick is Ohio? I don't get it. Like, why Ohio? Oh, goodness. I know it's a state, Dustin. What is your TikTok? Because last time there was someone contacted me with your name and pic on the profile. Dude, check it out. I'm never going to message you. Full stop. Never going to message you. That's the joke. Okay. Didn't they have the gathering of the Juggalos there recently? Some interesting folks there. Had a channel in the early 2000s, gave it up because of all the BS. Interesting. One question. Are take profits, market, or limit orders? Mine now, so I actually have, so on my hotkeys, it's a real question. Hey, thank you, Star. Look at that. We got a real trading question. Thank you. So on my hotkeys here, which are all custom, built for NinjaTrader, which, by the way, we're going to try to carry over into Topstep X for the hotkeys over there. I'm going to work with them, trying to build them. Hopefully Cargo Cult is around to help with that as well. But I have a passive version of filling out, and I have an aggressive version. The aggressive version is crossing the spread, essentially. The passive version is like a tick off of the spread or at where the tippy top of the spread is. So you have to cross me to get over the order. So yeah, passive and aggressive ways to get out. You can use market orders, but you risk having slippage. I like to use marketable limit orders because then you're guaranteeing that you're getting a certain price. However, as you've seen on this channel multiple times, most of the time I'm getting on passive orders, but those passive orders have often not been filled, and it's cost me a decent amount of coins. So you can argue that maybe I should always be using aggressive orders to get out of the market. Taking a long trade before VWAP considered fighting the trend. I mean, we are well below the VWAP, so I think that it's okay given that we are kind of bottoming out down here, but it's lower liquidity. It's very, very thin. So I don't know. I really, honestly, I don't like any trades right now, but you can see here, like we have a bit of a bounce area here where this is where we had some resistance, bit of resistance, and now resistance again. So you could be using that line to potentially guide your trade. Hold on. Okay. Iran just came out and said their retaliatory period against Israel could be a longer period than expected. Interesting. So they are not going to be retaliating anytime soon. So they say. There you go. Breaking news. Rips, how long does it take support and resistance to become invalidated? Months, years? I mean, once it's broken and retested, and the test changes that support or resistance, that's usually when it's invalidated. So for instance, this has been support, right? Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Well, if we break through, reject, boom, go down, that is now new resistance. So it's become now flipped from support to resistance. There you go. That's how I look at it. What did you think of NinjaTrader's market depth? I've never used it before. I'm on the free version of NinjaTrader right now. More ribs, please. The question is there a way to figure out from the chart before the facts when a movement is just liquidity grab and not a breakout? It's going to come with time, and I use Bookmap to see that. So it's going to come with time of reading Bookmap. By the way, we're at 786 likes. If we get up to 900 likes, I'll do a giveaway. How about that? I'm dropping it at an extra 100. Free Topstep Combine. Just subscribe to TradingView. Great stuff. Yeah, TradingView is one of my favorites. I used to use eSignal exclusively, but TradingView is the bee's knees. They have improved tremendously over the years, and the cost of using TradingView is tremendously low comparatively to other platforms out there. eSignal, my monthly bill was like $800 a month for eSignal. I was using all the bells and whistles. My TradingView monthly bill is literally like $20-$30, if that. And I bought like, I have it, I have like the next 20 years paid for. So I only have to pay for data monthly, and the data monthly costs like $15. So add in whatever I pay for that. Because I loaded up during the Black Friday sale. People think you can only buy like 1 year or something. You can load up. You can load up. What does absorption on Bookmap look like? So for instance, let's see if we can find any. There's some. Going to Bookmap here, there's some absorption right there. That's what that looks like. Right there, it comes down, it's absorbed into that bid, and you can see there's larger bids. Half of the liquidity here is on the bid side. About 75% of the liquidity there is on the bid side. Decently large size comparatively to what's happened in the prior tape. So that looks like absorption there, especially when it's sort of a double bottom. That's a good pattern to go long off of. You can keep things very, very simple and just take trades off of liquidity patterns like that. Is there a delay on TradingView if not a monthly subscriber? I think if you get the data, the free version still works, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. What do you think about fast track trading? No evaluations. You're directly in a sim funded account. Never used them before. Never actually used them before. What's your Bookmap software? What do you mean? What is it? It's, I don't know. It's Bookmap. Bookmap is Bookmap. I don't know. You have me stumped there. Have to pay for futures data on TradingView, otherwise it's delayed. Right, but I think you can use without using the monthly, the TradingView pay for thing there. No, free doesn't. You can only get data as an add-on for sub. Okay, thank you, Casey. So yeah, you do need to have the paid version of TradingView, which again, you're spoiled. Believe me, you're very spoiled with it. TradingView used to suck in its earlier iterations. It was garbage, hot garbage. And then they've made it so much better over the years. And now it's like one of the best, to the point where I was able to ditch eSignal. eSignal was the best, and the polling rate was really, really fast. It's great for trading small caps. It was amazing. It's like way better than, was it? I used to use Sierra charts at one point. What else? I think that was it. Sierra charts, eSignal. Well, of course, Thinkorswim, but Thinkorswim has the worst charts on the planet. It's like a refresh rate of 2 seconds. I swear, it's the worst. DAS, I hate the charts on DAS. Sterling, I like their charts a little bit better than DAS, but Sterling execution leaves a little bit to be desired, especially if you're doing momentum trading. So, or if you still only trade on NinjaTrader, you ever trade on Topstep platform? Topstep X. I have combines over there, and I'm going to be trading on Topstep X on Topstep TV today. We are 48 likes away, folks, and I have to leave in 12 minutes. So if we can get there, we'll do a giveaway for a free Topstep combine. No fire drills here, just free stuff. E-Trade is the worst charts. I don't think I've ever used their charts. I think I've been on their platform before, very shortly. I actually even used Robinhood at one point. Robinhood, actually not, like, it gets a lot of hate, but actually not that bad. Like, if you want to do something from your phone and you don't want to have too much confusion, like, it's not that bad. It gets a lot of hate. It's not that bad. What's your Windows operating system? Windows 11, I think. Yeah, Windows 11. Back in the good old days of fire drills and Topstep. Yeah. Remember when they used to do those things? Those old things there? Yeah. I'm on Windows ME. Millennium Edition. The greatest of all time. Hey, Rips, have you really been far even as to decided to use even go want to do more look like? Yeah, but I've always considered, you have to ask the question, is it closer to New York or by train? Right? Robinhood platform is cool, but execution is trash. They get you on it. Yeah, I mean, of course, they're gonna order match you with their most advantageous orders for them. But I'm saying from like a standpoint of like, if you're trying to just like, I want to buy Apple at the beginning of the day and I want to sell it at the end of the day. Easy to do. You're not going to get great fills, right? Why not Mac? I heard Windows has viruses. Yeah, but I like using Windows PCs. For NinjaTrader, you can't use on a Mac unless you're running in parallels, which means that you're running on Windows, right? Think we're going to give back that run up at close yesterday? I'm from the camp that we are going to be up by the end of the day. How we get there is the question. That's what makes it very, very difficult. Yep, I do see NQ selling off. I got it up on my screen here, but I'm still not taking any trades on this yet. Oh, look, we hit 900 likes. All right, let's do the giveaway here. Look at that. Okay, giveaways. Keyword. Channel members get 10x luck. Let's end this poll first. Luna, are you still short? So 52% say above, 29% say below. No clue. I want to call mine. 18%. Luna is still short, everybody. Nice job, Luna. All right, mods are eligible for this. So Rips mod, if you're still around, I'm sure you're still here somewhere. All right. Here's the keyword, everybody. Tying it all back together here. Keyword is, boom, moon or dust. Because that's the only way to trade. Moon or dust. Moon or dust, baby. Moon or dust. Type it in one single time. That will get you entered into the giveaway for a free Topstep Combine. And you have to make sure that you're following me on Instagram and on Twitter. If you're not, I'm going to call your name, and then you're going to look awfully silly when you can't win the giveaway. So you got to make sure you're following me on Instagram and on Twitter. See what we're at on Instagram now. We were at 69.99. We are now at 7,003. So hats off to those 4 extra people who were like, hey, you know what? I'm going to click that button. Hot Gators, you want to type that in the YouTube chat. YouTube chat. The new Lambo or Wendy's. I love that. Moon or dust. Wow, we are really coming down now. I'd love to see this pop up and test 846. That'd be nice. Got short at 851. Moves in my stop loss. It sinks down. Nice work there, Twin Trading. Way to go. If you don't have a Twitter, then you make one. Or just get on Instagram. It's all free, right? Doesn't cost anything. All right, we'll let this puppy dogger run for about, I don't know, one more minute here. Moon or dust, one word. Moon or dust. And make sure you're watching the stream at real time. So when I do call your name, that you're not sitting there watching on a delay and then you miss your giveaway because you only have 60 seconds to claim. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter when you do win the giveaway. Just type in your username without the @ symbol. Say, my Instagram username is this. So if I won the giveaway, I'd say my Instagram username is Selling Rips without the @ symbol. That's it. Simple. Make it very easy to win stuff here. Is NVIDIA bringing us down? Well, it's not only NVIDIA, it's also Microsoft. NVIDIA and Microsoft. Amazon a little bit, Google a little bit, but more so Microsoft and NVIDIA coming down is what's bringing the market down right now. That is what's doing it. Microsoft just barreling to the downside here. Does this drop from news? No. You could argue that it's Redbook retail sales, but nah. This is just pure price action. Nobody's willing to buy at these lofty prices for the time being. But when the market opens and the machines turn on, that sentiment can change quite quickly. We have 428 eligible users here for the giveaway. Let's see if we can get it up to 450, and we'll do the roll here. We got about 30 more seconds, and we'll do the giveaway here. Jacob asked, did I win? I'm going to go with no. Not yet, at least. Running late this morning, so you may have talked about this, but the Bentley new exhaust perfection. Thank you, Brandon. Big fan of it. Sounds great. I showed it to SW. I don't think he was a big fan of it. He was like, oh, that looks like an American thing. It's like, dude, it's from the GT3 cars. What are you talking about? He's, I think he's a purist. Not a big fan of it. But I like it. I think it sounds fantastic. You seem a wee bit pissed off today. You doing okay? Do I seem pissed off? Really? What do I have to be pissed off about? What would I be pissed off about? The hell? Yes, I am livid right now that I'm taking a payout. I haven't taken a trade. Got to hang out with everybody here. I am so mad. I am so angry right now. I'm going to lose it. Gaslighting. Wow. Don't shout at me. I'm sorry. I don't think Aaron's ever coming back. I think Aaron got a little bit upset by that. All right. Anyway, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rolling thunder. from down under. What is your Twitter or Instagram handle? Talk to me. Come on down, Thunder. The Thunder from down under. Come on down. Come on down, Thunder. Great song, by the way, from Imagine Dragons. All right, Thunder, I'm going to put you on the clock. You got a minute to claim. You have to type in your not YouTube, your Twitter or Instagram username. And don't use the @ symbol, because otherwise it won't work. He may have dusted out of here. That's true. Imagine Dragons, ha ha ha, gross. Come on, they're great. Pop music is, anybody who doesn't like pop music is a liar. It's mathematically programmed to be sounding good to your brain. Oh, there he is. All right, let's see. Found you. I think they're on a delay a little bit. Let's see here. All right, it's got to be on Instagram, right? It's got to be on Instagram. Let's see. Pull you up over here. It's got to be on Instagram. Nope. All right, well, oh, they miswrote it. Hands are shaking. Let's see here. Why is this not working? Let's try this here. Checking again here on Instagram. Hey, there you are on Instagram. Congratulations there, Mr. Thunder. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in today. We are ending the day. Wait, should we just take a trade so we can show some P&L? All right, hold on. Maybe we should do that. Hold on. And wait for it. Wait for it. We're playing a risky game here. We're trading just to trade. Hold on. Wait for it. All right, we're taking it short here. Show me potato salad. Come on down. Just give me a little tickle here. Oh, look at that. We put the order out. We scared it. The market makers are watching my stream. All right, we got filled there. Look at that. We're on the board, ladies and gentlemen, for $301. Yes! Woo! Hot potato. All right. I'll see everybody over on Topstep TV. Make sure you check it out over there. Hold on. Right here. Run a little rips raid over right there. There you go, folks. I'll see you folks bright and early tomorrow if I don't catch you over on Topstep TV, but I'll see you over on Topstep TV. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Take care.